welcome are we going to give them?
Good
afternoon. We're so glad you could come today. My name is Jennifer Fiera. I'm one of 3 of the music teachers here. We have 1 at Site 2 and 3 of us at Site 1 sometimes. And this is Mrs. Max's first grade music time. We are excited to share with you some of the things we've been working on with our singing, our making music on instruments, our coordinations in our brains, and we're going to start the show off today with the xylophones and metallophones that you see on the floor. So if you need to during the show to stand up and get a picture, we understand. You can do that. And the front row, when you come down to your instrument today, we are playing in the forest. You're looking for long A and long D. If you need a reminder, it's on your poster over here. Your long A and your long D. So front row, you're going to start on A. Front row, would you come down to your instruments? Back row, do you remember we were playing in the forest? Usually, we have the whole room without you, so we get to run and play and skip and jump and play in this forest. But today, they're going to step down to the middle here. And the only place they get to play in the forest is right here. We have a story about this song, that there is a wolf in the forest, and that if we get caught by the wolf, we are eaten for dinner. So we play a little game where Miss Peter sometimes gets to be the wolf. And we're going to try it today. So if you wiggle, I will eat you for dinner. But if you don't wiggle, you are safe. Mallets, are you on A and D? Do you find A and D? We're going to start with A. Are you ready? Start on A. Here we play. A, D, A, D. Singers ready? We are playing in the forest, the wolf is far away. Who knows what will happen to us if we find us at our play? Ooh, I just ate Gabriella. She wiggled. Go sit on your seat, Gabriella. Ooh, I just ate Tanishka. She has your chin. Let me see. Anybody else I can eat? I just ate you, my friend Sophia. Try again. We are playing in the forest, the wolf is far away. Who knows what will happen to us if he finds us at our play? Who is it playing in my forest? Oh, I don't think I get to eat anybody. One more time. We are playing in the forest, the wolf is far away. Who knows what will happen to us if he finds us at our play? Who's been playing in my forest? Oh, I just ate dinner. Let's see, anybody else I get to eat for dinner? No one. First graders, you did such a nice job. Parents, can you give them a round of applause? Good job. You guys go back to your spot. We're going to show them our second song today. For our second song today, you'll notice when the students are playing the xylophones, that's one of the first patterns they learn is to move from left to right or from right to left. That's part of the brain development practice that we do in the music room. The second pattern they're going to be working on today is a song, A Tisket, A Tasket, which we usually get the whole room to ourselves, and we usually are skipping and jumping and playing. But for now, we're on the risers, so our skipping and jumping is hopefully not at all, so we don't fall off the risers. But the back row this time is going to get a chance to play. And when they come down, they're looking for long A and long D, just like we did before. But this time, they're going to change. Remember back row? It sounds like this. It's a really long sound. It sounds something like this. Touch, and lift, touch, and lift, touch, and lift. This is super tricky for first graders, so we're going to see how they do it. Back row, come on down. Find your instruments. Front row, do you have your singing voices turned on? Okay, do you remember the words to A Tisket, A Tasket? Okay, we're going to let the instruments start first, and then we're going to sing. Get your hands ready, because there's some clapping in the end. All right, xylophones, did you find your A and your D? Watch the teacher's hands. Touch, lift, touch, lift. First grade, ready, now you play. Singers, are you ready?
A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mom, and on the way I dropped it. D-I-F-E, time to drop it. D-I-F-E, time to drop it. D-I-F-E, time to drop it.
One more time, here we go.
A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mom, and on the way I dropped it. D-I-F-E, time to drop it.
so hopefully we won't crash into you, right, first grade? Okay, so the front row this time is going to be playing instruments. And the back row is going to be, remember we talked about finding our partners? Now, if some people are sick or absent today, we might have to do a group of 3, or maybe I will be your partner, okay? Front row, you're going to be finding long C's. We're changing the pattern. You're going to be finding long C and long G. And what you're looking for this time is to start with the long sound, which sounds like this. Touch and lift, touch and lift. And then when we get ready to do the rig-a-jig-jig skipping, do you remember what happens? Touch, 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 touch. All right, front row, will you come to your instrument? Back row, would you go stand in front of the parents? We're going to do our actions for them. We hope you enjoy rig-a-jig-jig. Let's see, we have some odd pairs. We have an odd pair today. Joe, would you work with Taylor today? Let's see. We have odd numbers. Do you have one today? No? Okay. Do you want to come work with my friend Madeline over here? And then, whoopsie. And then I will be moving this over here. Oh, you guys, you two right together? So we have that. Okay, link your elbows. Link your elbows. All right, xylophones, are you ready for the long sound? The speaker will help you out. I'll go get on the big instrument over here. 1, 2, here we go. As I was walking down the street, my singers.
Down the street, with my eyes to me. I hope, I hope, I hope.
What's next? Try the walking one again.
I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street. Oh, my eyes to me. I hope,
What do you do now? Nice job. Round of applause for that. Go back to your slide. Another of the activities that we work on in this class, besides coordination, we like to do a lot of things where we're crossing our hands or trying to switch elbows. If you notice there, we tried to teach them how to turn left and turn right with opposite elbow. We also work on different ways that we can use instruments to tell a story. So we're going to share a story with you today that you might know, but we're going to shorten it a little bit so that we don't run out of time to share the story. If you're familiar with the story, it's called Love You Forever by Robert Much, and it's going to take us just a little bit to get set up with all of our instruments. So while we're getting set up, you can visit with your neighbors, and then when we're ready to go, we will let you know. First graders, can you sit down? We're going to get our instruments out. All right. Here we go.